dark will come to light. Patience, the truth will set you free. I'm just waiting for this world to cave in. Come together, join me like a merge lane. Hurt people hurting people, heal so you don't bleed on me. Conquer, don't divide, create, empower, unity.
Hi, my charms. It's your fave, KAYLA B, connecting you with the high chi. On today's menu is
Just be with people who align to you during your path. Don't try to force people to be with you on your path that you're going along. You just gotta let the alignment happens, just like everything else in life. Everything else is like proper timing. If it doesn't happen, it's probably reflective of the action that you have done for it not happening.
interesting. So you getting into the point of action and reaction.
Right. You can't expect X thing out of you not doing X thing to get to X thing. That's like when people be like, oh, well, if you ask somebody, like a 90% of people be like, hey, you think you're going to go to heaven? Like, if we all to ask each other, like, a real honest, deep down question, hey, you think you're going to make it to heaven? A lot of people probably just pause and be like, I don't know, man. And then you ask them, like, well, why don't you know? Why ain't you certain? Well, I just don't know if I lived a good way to make it to heaven. Well, then you'd be like, well, what is things you could do now to make it to heaven? And they probably list off things about, oh, well, I probably can start doing this and this and that. Well, them doing those actions will make them get to heaven. You know what I mean?
Okay, so what's some things that you recycled?
All right, so one thing I think I for sure became better at was being more so better at time management. Like the important things that I felt that was very important for me to really dive into. I finally got like that shit kind of better at. So it's like, you know, when it comes to like just not being so caught up in something else and more so just taking care of things that's important, like family. Like I got 3 little sisters and shit, so like well, my little sisters, they need like their big brother to be a part of their life and to be able to like to be like that kind of masculine figure in their life for them to just go back to and talk to and shit. So like me not being so caught up in the shit I got going on in my personal life, I could actually be that big brother for them, a proper big brother for them. You know what I mean? So it's more so just making sure you fit the role that God put you in. You know, He made me a man, He made me a son, He made me a father, and He made me a big brother. He made me a cousin, a friend, all that. So at certain times, we got to learn how. I had to learn how to just balance those titles and be that person for whoever in need needed me to be that person for them. So if my mom needed me for something to help her out, that's when I gotta learn how to be, all right, it's important for me to be a son that she needs right now. So that's when I'll be a son. And if I had a lady, you know what I'm saying, if I had like a girl or whatever, if she called me like, hey, you know, I need you this and that, that's when you be a man for your lady. That's how it is. That's how like I feel like a lot of people gotta get better at just the role that God created us to do. We gotta more so fit those roles and not try to do all this, not try to do the roles that we want to be when we want to be. We gotta do it when God called us to be them roles, because that's when shit in life really naturally falls how it's supposed to fall.
Okay.
Because that's how all this shit happened now. That's why we curse now, because Adam and Eve didn't fulfill their roles. That's why as humans we got the flesh and the spirit battling, because Adam and Eve didn't fulfill their roles.
Okay, my charm. So this is more so diving into the path of reflection and digesting what role God has led you to play within your life and within your surroundings. So as you ponder on that question, I just ask that you just continue to stay connected and leave room for knowledge and growth. Peace.